In some ways, it seems to me slightly absurd that someone has to be sworn in again as a member of the House of Commons if they've added words like "I'm doing this under protest," particularly when Jeremy Corbyn is heard saying that the swearing in is absurd or ridiculous or whatever his language was. If you don't believe what you're saying, if you've got your fingers crossed behind your back or one of these other niceties, then there is a point where one doesn't believe what is being said in the House of Commons by you anyway. So whether Clive Lewis is an advocate for the UK becoming a republic, and by omitting the phrase "his heirs and his successors" when swearing allegiance to King Charles, is then forced to do it again, this initial act of protest, the parliamentary authorities mandated that he takes the oath to avoid potential repercussions, including legal action and possibly a by-election under the Parliamentary Oaths Act. Well, I don't understand how that's possible, given the fact that Sinn Féin is elected and doesn't take its seats anyway, because it's not able or doesn't want to swear the oath of allegiance. So I think there's some confusion over this and an element of parliamentary systems bullying those people who take a different line. Personally, I don't understand the Republican urge, but I think if it's there, one might at least be honest about it. And the oath is to the country, and King Charles represents the country. I'm sure there's ways where one can arrange the linguistic architecture to accommodate the new building which Clive Lewis would like to erect in place of Buckingham Palace and the paraphernalia of royalty. He had expressed his hope that the UK might one day embrace republicanism. He stated that he takes the oath under protest. He's emphasised his allegiance to democracy. His initial deviation led to a formal warning that his position in the Commons could be invalidated, prompting him to comply with the full requirements to continue his parliamentary duties. But what I don't understand is why he missed out his heirs and successors. The incident has sparked criticism from the anti-monarchy campaign Republic, whose chief executive Graham Smith condemned the requirement as disgraceful. I'm actually inclined to agree. This situation is not unique, as other MPs have also expressed their reservations during the swearing-in process. And Colum Eastwood, the leader of the Northern Ireland Social Democratic and Labour Party, his colleague Claire Hanna, both made statements reflecting their allegiances to their constituents rather than to the monarchy. And the Speaker of the House of Commons, Lindsay Hoyle, who facilitated the swearing-in session, which lasted about 36 minutes, with a few MPs expected to complete the process before the King's speech debate, is indulging a form of duplicity, I'm afraid. Why would one want to perpetuate that? I think better to get it out of the way and a nod and a wink, rather than forcing people to lie. Unless, of course, lying is the stuff that one does in the House of Commons. I would like to think it isn't.